Hey Saggy, Ali from Indigo Ascension. Welcome to your weekly quick read for the week beginning November the 9th through to the 15th. Did you take time to self last week? Did you introspect? It was a very strong suggestion, okay? And by all means, if you don't follow the Facebook page, I highly suggest you do, because I do a lot of writing up about the significant cosmic transits that are at play for us all, because there's certainly not enough room on a quick video to explain them. But last week was very much an introspection week. Many in the collective would have noticed the sensitivities, whether that came out as emotional release, whether that looked like we were looking back in the past, and hopefully it was to see how far we have come. We would have wanted to isolate and take time to self and felt a little bit overwhelmed with the excess of connecting too much into others, all right? And certainly that rest, that pause, that introspection was of purpose, because we are now faced with a multitude of opportunities to power ahead. That is the encouragement this week. Mercury shadow will continue until the 21st of November, and certainly those themes of unpacking Mercury related stuff, communications becoming clearer, travel, forward movement becoming clearer, that might have been challenges during Mercury retrograde, all right? November 12th, we'll see the Jupiter conjunction with Pluto in Capricorn. That's a big one. I'll be writing up about that on the page and what that means for all of us. November the 13th, we'll see Mars go direct in Aries. We're noticing the drive of fire ignited again. And certainly with all of the conjunction, with the placements this week, there is no going back. The door to the past, it's closed. Not only that, it's dissolved. Okay, so forward movement is essential, and it's the only way. We can certainly have free will and power to remain stagnant. Okay, but this forward movement will call to us all in one way or another. And finally, on November the 13th, in the space of a few days, all this stuff, we have a super new moon in Scorpio, which is the Phoenix rising. Alrighty, and it is closing off a trilogy of super new moons over the last few months. New. That is the theme. Let's have a look, my friend. I'm going to take a look at a soul card for you guys, so we can see how you have, what energies and wisdoms you've been integrating on your path to date. I'll have a look at the tarot and see what that might be specifically in relation to, and how you can best harness that. And then we'll finish off with a healing crystal message. Okay, let's take a look. You've got the adversity card and you've got judgment. Certainly the energy of judgment has been a valuable wisdom tool in the times that you felt like life was adverse. Okay, your judgments, your perceptions and beliefs, limited thinking around the adversities in your life, as much as it is painful for an outsider to say, hey, Saggy, those hard times really taught you stuff. But yeah, Ali, I was in the thick of it. It felt like crap. So I get it. It's hard. It's hard to really come to that level of perception, to be able to see how adversity really was the divine lighthouse. Look how it looks like a lighthouse. That adversity really is the lighthouse that is guiding us ever closer to our higher self. Those times we felt that life stepped on us, pushed us out, abandoned us, people, places, things, yeah? All of it is of purpose and has always led us to a stronger knowing of the light within. It is through adversity that we learned how to activate the light within, shine our own light. Okay? I feel like I'm connecting into many Sagittarians that are sort of adjusting judgments about how they perhaps saw past experiences of adversity. Maybe this is in the realms of love, or the vibration of love, okay? Or how love has never sort of equated to happiness. There's a judgment here. Something is being cleared about adversity. The adversity card talks about, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. You might be processing that this week. You might have been processing that this retrograde season. Take it however it resonates, Saggy. I'll have a look at some tarot cards to see what that might be specifically in relation to, and how you are best working through that. I see the heartbreak card is here. How has heartbreak eventually or ultimately held you back from trying again? How has heartbreak and betrayal held you back from seeing things in a whole new way, or seeing things as an opportunity to grow out of judgments? Okay, pretty crystal clear message here, my lovely Saggies. Over the last 3 years there's been this cha-cha Do I say yes? Do I say no? Do I hold? You know, the key message of the Nine of Wands, Saggy, is don't hold back. Start this new beginning. Okay? Despite heartbreaks of the past, don't let it stop you from the opportunities that present on your path. The last 3 years tell a story here, and certainly I'm connecting into Sagittarians that know and they're very familiar with being stuck in their head where they become a prisoner of their own mind. We are each empowered to create our perception, and it is actually, like, from a quantum perspective, it is our perception that creates our reality. What is true for you is going to be different as far as what is true for me. In the realms of what adversity is, in the realms of what love is, in the realms of what happiness is, okay, there's an invitation into deeper empathy here outside of fear, Sagittarius, all right, which has ultimately held you back, okay? There's a difference between responding to life with intuition and empathy for self, compassion and devotion to growth, compared to reacting to life as a trauma response based on the fears of the past, which ultimately hold us back from knowing our true self. Let's have a look at the crystal cards, my darling. The Judgment card talks about, I understand that everyone has their own unique paths and challenges. And certainly when someone looks like they're a success, God, this lighthouse is no different to the iceberg, yeah? Just because an adversity looks like this on the surface to you, Saggy, there was an invitation here to go deeper still and see how much it could actually teach you about yourself. I'm connecting into Sagittarians that have certainly been able to identify that. Maybe that unriching and unwrapping, that richness of the unwrapping process, I should say, has been a beautiful journey. Same too, the other side, if this was a coin, if that was a coin, that lighthouse could then represent an iceberg. On the tip, we only ever see the surface of someone's success based on our perceptions. You don't know what it takes someone to get there. You don't know how many times they have gone through that war internally to get where they are. Okay, let's have a look at a crystal healing card, my friends. Working with apophyllite. Wow, high vibrational stone, very beautiful and angelic. Apophyllite is one of the most more uncommon crystals. I'll put that up there so you can see it. Used in Reiki work, it is a powerful tool for tuning into the higher realms, Saggy, and linking the physical and spiritual. There's a disconnect here, okay? It is an effective conductor and enables the energy and information found in the higher esoteric travels to be transmitted into our consciousness, to upgrade consciousness, to see things in a whole new way. It is often considered to be one of the more favoured tools for those wishing to access the Akashic records. In this way, it is also useful for astral travelling and out-of-body experiences, Saggy. Drawing this card indicates it is time to let go of whatever is holding you back or down. Consider your life carefully. What can you let go in order to move towards, onwards and upwards, towards your potential? And if our arms and homes and minds and storage facilities are still filled with yesterday's stuff, there naturally is no room for the new. Time to step out. All right, Saggy, that was your quick read. I hope you got something out of that, my friend. By all means, if you needed to book a personal reading, you can do so at the link above in the bio and book a reading online with me through the Indigo Ascension shop, or if you're watching on YouTube, it's down below in the description box. Take care, my friend. Have an empowered week. Until next time.